there's also, how can I say it? There's websites you can go to. So, I mean, you understand what this is about, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is it about?
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Interrupting your video too.
Nah, come on, man. That's what I'm out here for, man.
Isn't it like, you gotta wear these type of garments at the end of time to like God know who his people is or something like that?
I mean, this is more or less like a commandment.
Right.
We was told to wear these garments and the fringes at the bottom, laced with the blue borders, so we won't forget the commandments, the covenant, which I know you heard of the 10 Commandments, but there's also other laws, statutes, and commandments that we supposed to abide by. Which one thing we supposed to abide by, we supposed to grow our beards out. We're not supposed to get lineups no more. We're not supposed to we can cut our hair, we can cut our beards, but the lineups we don't supposed to do. That's in Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27. Mar our beards. And the word mar means trim, like getting lined up. We can cut it, means pole. Pole means to cut. We can cut our hair, because we don't supposed to wear our hair long too, because that's a woman's exactly. So we have locks, like you could have like locks braid with locks, but once it get to a certain extent, to say the least, we supposed to pole means trim our hair or cut our hair. We're supposed to get lined up. So there's things that we're supposed to do, and that's the reason why we have these garments, because the fringes reminds us of not only the 10 Commandments, but the other commandments and law statutes that we're supposed to obey. Also, you know, we don't supposed, that's in Leviticus too, we don't supposed to eat pork. We don't supposed to eat shrimp.
All the old laws and stuff in Leviticus, like Torah and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So those things we're supposed to obey. But you know,
that's why they say all the old laws is doing away with or something like that. That's why they say that.
That's what they say. See, that's leading our people astray. We're under grace because we're under captivity. But we supposed to still obey the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right. People gotta understand them laws ain't amendments. They can't just be changed and get away with it. Yeah. But, I see you got your video right here, so I ain't gonna.
No problem,
man. What's your junk called? I'm gonna go watch it.
I'm on YouTube, and my name is Adriel Azil. You can.
I might watch you something when I get home. You know? Thank you, man.
No problem. Are you on YouTube?
Sir. My phone's off. I just remembered that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so as long as I got your name, I got you.
Okay, let's just make sure. Yeah, that's it. That's better, right? Yeah. I got 1 and 2. I got a Driller Zero 1 and a Driller Zero 2. So if you look for, as long as you see a Driller Zero, you should also see 2. What they do, man, with the YouTube guidelines, they try to block our channels, man. So that's why, because we're preaching the truth. We're not here promoting, you know, drugs, guns, and none of that. We're just particularly preaching from the Bible in its purest form. And salvation is for only Israel.
As long as you talking about anything about God, somebody always gonna try to block you.
Yeah, that's the devil. But you know what? Before you go, I'm gonna let you go. You know what tribe of Israel you from?
I know. I guess the tribe of Benjamin or.
You consider yourself African American, or you got Haitian or? Okay, yeah, so if you come around, right, so you're probably from the tribe of Levi. So the so-called black Americans, they're from the tribe of Judah. The West Indians, they're from the tribe of Benjamin. And Levi is, you know, the Haitians and the Jamaicans and et cetera. They're from the priesthood, Levitical priesthood. Y'all was given like Moses. Moses was a Levite. Moses' Aaron was a Levite. That's where the Ten Commandments was given to. Yahweh Shem Yahweh gave Moses, which out of the tribe of Levi, the Ten Commandments to give to our people, because our people was going off, man. Yeah. Yeah,
so my grandmother was telling me we was part of the tribe of Judah before. And then my cousin said something about the tribe of Benjamin. That's why I said those. That's why I was going to think of those two.
It all stems from your father, whatever your father was. So
he's just going to say African American.
Yeah, so if your father considers himself African American, it's likely you're from the tribe of Judah. You know, but you know, we all, as long as the seed comes from our father. That's why I say, for instance, the modern day marriage, right? On most occasions, if that woman conceives a child, that child on most occasions will take on the father's last name, right? So that's where the seed comes from, your father. So it's whatever your father is. You can have a so-called black man, right, and a white woman, right, and they conceive a child. That child's going to be whatever his father is. So if his father is so-called, you know, black or whatever, that's who his child is, which is actually Judah. But if you have a white man and a black woman conceive a child, that child, regardless of what skin color that child is going to be the father. But actually he's Edom. His biblical nationality is Edom. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of. See, this right here, not the legion, not the shun or scare anybody off, but this is serious business because they know who they are. We don't know who we are. That's why we was brought here on slave ships.
Yeah, they know
stripped.
better than we do.
Yeah, exactly. So they know who they are. That's why they hide behind different nationalities. We're European. We're white people. Yeah, exactly. But their biblical nationality is Edom, the nation of Edom, which Yahweh Shem Yahweh is going to come and destroy this place. We don't have no strength that I have. The only strength we have is to praise the Lord. Because the Lord is going to save us. We're hoping that the Lord saves us because it's already prophesied. 2/3 of our people is not going to get it on this side. They're going to be destroyed. But 1/3, along with the 144,000, which is the elect, that was picked from the foundation, before the foundation of the earth, is going to be preserved in that day. It's going to be, man, it's going to be
1/3 of all 144,000?
Yeah, 1/3 of our people, along with the 144,000. 144,000 is the elect of the house of Israel. So it's going to be 12. It's going to be 12,000. It's going to be 12,000 of each tribe is the elect. Right. So it's going to be 12,000 of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali. Yeah, Naphtali. I can't even. I'm getting tongue tied.
Naphtali, Asher, Issachar.
Yep, Asher, Issachar. Yeah. Naphtali.
I'm definitely gonna watch the videos, man. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate your stop. All this was by the Yahweh Shem Yahweh. There's nothing free will. Everything was already predestined. Like things that we're doing, from the simplest thing we do in the morning, man, it's already Yahweh Shem Yahweh is already ordained. You got people think we got free will. I'm gonna go over here, you know, I'm gonna just pick this, you know, this up. I'm gonna go get this.
That's the reason we need that
It's predestination. It's
right.
nothing is free will. Even though it feels like it, right, I'm gonna move this way. Right. I'm controlling my. It feels like it, but it's already predained. Right. Like yeah, exactly. Yahweh Shem Yahweh allow you to stop to keep this word. Yeah, everything's predained. Everything was done for a reason. And I hope you pursue this, brother, and get some wisdom. But this is, like I said, that's why they're doing the thing. They're blocking brothers' videos. Also, you can learn from other brothers, like they got Israelite camps. which I got my teaching from. I'm not part of their camp.
Hey, I be watching other stuff on YouTube. That's why it actually interested me when I seen you out here with your cameras. I was like, I wonder what you're talking about. Might as well just at least get YouTube videos and start watching, see what you're talking about, see if it makes some sense and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah. But I gotta get out of here.
No doubt, brother. Peace, bro.
Peace.
I'm gonna continue to. That was a brother stopping and getting. Hopefully he was edified by the word. Hope he pursuing salvation. That's what we out here doing, to feed the flock of the impending dangers. So let me continue on to the book of Salakia. Give me one moment. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 2. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Book of Ezekiel 35 and 2. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Mount Seir is another code word for Esau Edom. Here in Babylon the Great is pretty much Esau Edom's capital. This is where Esau Edom, which is the self-proclaimed white man, woman, and child, established their rulership of world domination. They was not able to establish that in Europe, even though Europe and part of certain Europe countries are part of the beast system, but to submit their rulership was here, and establish their rulership was here in Babylon the Great, which is aka America. That's why you have various embassies, United States embassies, all over the world. You got various military presence all over the world, military bases all over the world. And that was driven by who? Driven where? Here in Babylon the Great, aka America / United States. That was here. That's why they was able to submit their rulership, which is their capital, was here. Set our face against Mount Seir. Mount Seir is a code word for the capital of Edom. That's that Mount Seir was their capital dwelling place in Edom. That's what they call, Mount Seir was the capital in Edom. So this is the modern day capital here in Babylon the Great, aka America / United States. Repeat that again, the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And saith to it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua stated that this place, Babylon the Great, aka America / United States, is going to be most desolate, man. It's going to be destroyed by nuclear, silo, ICBM missiles, man. That is the final destination or the final destruction of this place, Babylon the Great, aka America, man. Thus saith the Lord. Let me repeat that again. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 3. And saith to it, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy this place, man. For those Israelites do not repent, you will be destroyed with Esau Edom, man, which is your enemy, which is the devil, which is your actual oppressor, man. We're being oppressed daily. It may not seem like this, but the devil is going to come down with great wrath, knowing that he has but a short time. So I'm going to end that off today with feeding the flock. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. This is Akim Madril Azil. Also want to give a salute to the men I learned this truth from. Until next time, Lord willing, I'll be out here feeding the flock and warning the masses of the destruction of Babylon the Great. Till next time, Lord willing, Shalom and the Ball.